Hello and welcome back to a brand new series. This series is kind of like unlike some of my others because my series are kind of an actual series. This is just a challenge. I just can't do intros right either, it seems. But this isn't poly. I haven't done a challenge like this in quite a while, and not only do we have this monogamous challenge, I'm also bringing back the kidnapping prank, so we got two of them. So I would like to ask, how did I write these back then? Because this was difficult. So this is just going to be a short 3-part challenge. You'll get 6 different ships. This one obviously featuring BokuAka and IwaOi. So let's get to it. Hello my lovely viewers, looking for some affordable and good quality anime merch? Want to support your favorite Haikyuu team or join UA? What about joining the Straw Hat Pirates for an adventure or two? Want to join the Black Wolves or the Fairy Tail Guild? Well, this site has that and so much more. Use my discount code and receive 10% off your entire order. Link and code is in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, my dearest friends. Shoyo! What is this about? Great, the bane of my existence. So mean, Kyusa. We've been teammates for how long now? And my point still stands. I am curious why you brought us here. This is just wasting my time. Come on, don't be like that. You all are being so mean. Yeah, at least hear him out. Maybe it's important? It is! Fine, what is it? Let's prank our partners. Hinata, you make it really hard to defend you when you say pranks are important. No, come on, it's cute and harmless. We just scare our partners. I don't want to scare Keiji. I don't think Satori gets scared. This is stupid. Come on, just try it. It doesn't need to be anything big. If I do this, will you leave me alone on my days off? Yep. I'll go first, even though I don't want to scare him. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. The sharp pitch of a whistle blew in his ear, rattling his brain, signifying they had just lost a point. Bokuto leaned on his knees, his nails dug into his thighs before quickly adjusting his knee pads. It was just a team match, but this was different than high school, and Miss BY was a different breed. He wearily looked towards Atsumu, his setter, recognizing him in the same state as he. Tsukasa was no better. Hinata was the only one of the newbies who seemed unfazed by the strenuous match. Come on, let's keep going. Whether he was telling Atsumu to keep giving sets, or trying to convince himself to keep going, he wasn't sure. It was about now he regretted pulling an all-nighter to game with Kenma and Hinata, although he genuinely had no idea how the hyperactive ball of sunshine acted completely fine when he was struggling to push himself to move. Akashi had gotten off work early and had decided to sit on the sidelines and watch his lovers practice, bringing back the nostalgia of the court. The squeaking shoes, the whistle, the sound of the ball hitting the floor, it all washed over him, recollecting his memories being Bokuto's setter. Bokuto was no fool though. He could practically feel the raven's sharp stare on the back of his head. Akashi had more than likely noticed the way his moves faltered, and the way he was wheezing his way through the game. The ace's golden gaze transfixed back to the ball when the whistle screeched again. Now, it was time to... Bokuto! A sharp pain ignited in his head. It first transpired as a needle, but spread like a wildfire to the back of his head. Bokuto fell to the hardwood floors with a thud. Getting spiked in the head was no joking matter. The blow took him off of his feet and he crumbled to the ground. He kept his eyes closed. He could see the outlines of the gem lights through his eyelids. That alone sent ripples of pain through his system. Scuffling of shoes approached him, though he couldn't pinpoint which pair belonged to who. One voice stood out from the others. Ko! The ace ran his hand to move all over his chest, trying to assess how injured he was and if he would move, but he lied still. Ko, baby, open your eyes. Please, wake up. Can you do that? Kotaro. The smiler fidgeted anxiously on Bokuto's jersey, waiting patiently for him to stir or respond, even if it was non-verbally. But nothing happened. Fuck. That happened. The raven gasped and tore off his jacket, tenderly lifting the latter's head enough to place it underneath his head. Shit, you scared me. Well, mission accomplished, I suppose. Although this wasn't intentional. You dumbass. Can't you keep your eyes on the ball? Akashi sent daggers at Tsukisa with his eyes, glaring at him, before that soft look of love and care replaced, looking back at Bokuto. Can you sit up? Sitting up, Bokuto rubbed the knot that formed on his forehead from the impact of the ball. Yeah, it stumped me more than anything. It wasn't that hard to do any damage. Wait, what the hell were you talking about mission accomplished? Were you trying to get hurt? Bokuto chuckled at how the remark had flown over the former setter's head, being completely infused with worry and concern that words hadn't processed until then. The ace glanced over at Atsumu, who seemed preoccupied chatting with Tsukisa. He at least didn't want to spoil the germaphobe of his turn at the prank. I was supposed to prank you. Well, maybe. I was just supposed to scare you, but my intentions were to just peek around the corner and startle you, not this. He could see the moment Akashi's tense shoulders had relaxed, hearing that it was nothing serious. God, I'm dating a moron. Keiji, that's mean. Akashi sighed, not wanting to have to deal with an emo Bokuto when his nerves were still running on adrenaline from fear. Just pay more attention when you are on the court, alright? Don't get hurt again, or you'll worry me to death. The ace cheesed and pulled his lover into his strong arms, wrapping securely around his smaller frame. Okay. Again, a dumbass. You really scared me. The actual question was, did he scare Akashi or Hinata more? As long as you're okay, that's all that matters. Though you should survey your surroundings more often. Did you know that over 50% of... Okay, I get it. Please, no more lectures. Keiji is already being relentless about it. Loser. Hey now, let's be nice. I'll go ahead and go next. I have an idea. The trainer smirked, setting his phone down. The sad idea was already in action, though he jolted when he paid attention back to the TV, feeling Oikawa claw into his arm at the jump scare on screen. Oikawa was taking a break from training and was currently spending his much-needed vacation time with Iwaizumi for the next week he was back in Japan. Iwaizumi grimaced, watching a bloodied woman crawl from underneath the bed on all fours towards a group of teenagers who screamed in terror on the screen. He chuckled when Oikawa yelped once the woman lunged at the teenagers. "Turn it off. I can't do it anymore." The raven nearly fell over from laughing, watching his terrified lover reach over and turn off the TV. "It's not funny. Did you see that woman?" Oikawa shuddered, recollecting on the gory scene, wondering how people would normally watch this genre and be completely fine. "Yes, Toru, I was watching it too." "Then you should get where I'm coming from here. Better yet, let's just remove this movie from our watch list." The brunette grumbled, only sufficed once he deleted the movie. "Better?" "Exceedingly. Now, I need the bathroom." Oikawa removed his tangled limbs from the covers and nearly tripped once his feet touched the floor, all before leaving to go to the bathroom. Finally alone, the trainer was quick to act and hid underneath the bed, wanting to, of course, take a page from the movie. He mischievously snickered as soon as he got into place, now only waiting for his lover to come back into the room, completely oblivious of what was to come. After several minutes, the setter emerged from the hallway and entered the bedroom, noticing the lack of Iwaizumi in the room. "Hajime?" Oikawa looked around the door to see if he was being pranked and shrugged his shoulders, seeing nothing. He more than likely assumed that Iwaizumi had gone to the kitchen. Innocently, he plopped onto the bed and dialed a number on his phone. The setter grumbled when he heard the trainer's phone go off right next to him, left behind. "Stupid Iwa-chan, not even telling me when he's leaving." Iwaizumi bit the inside of his cheek, suddenly grabbing Oikawa's ankle from underneath the bed. Screaming absolute bloody murder, Oikawa ran the back of his heel into his cheekbone. The taller bent down, seeing the latter hold his face in pain. "Hajime? What the hell were you— Never mind. Come out from under the bed." Complying, Iwaizumi called out and laid on the floor, still clasping onto his aching cheek. "For fuck's sake, what were you thinking?" "Let me see." The setter had to pry his hands off of his face and cringed, discerning the bright red area that had darkened in some areas, already bruising. "Remind me to never scare you again." "No shit, right after that movie? What was going through your head? Here I thought you were smart." "Hey." "Hajime, don't argue right now. Take a look in the mirror and tell me what you think. Were your actions wise? Do you think your behavior was justified? Was this a well-deserved outcome?" Looking down, the scene mirrored a child getting scolded by their mother after messing around too much in the house and carelessly knocked over a vase. "No." The taller sighed, grabbing the ice pack and pressed it to the swelling area. "At least you learned your lesson, you idiot." "This is like opposite day. I'm so used to being the one stopping you from doing stupid shit. Now look at me." "Good change of pace, isn't it?" Iwaizumi rolled his eyes and fell back into the comforts of their mattress, wanting to put the prank behind him. Yeah, that was for the best. He had everything he wanted right beside him. Toru. Can I get an RIP in the chat? Oh, fuck off. Well, this is the first part of the Scare Your Boyfriend challenge. I hope you guys liked it. Of course, I would always like some feedback, so let me know what you guys think. There are 2 more parts to this series, so definitely check it out. And if you are a member, then you can get early access to videos. So, speaking of members, I want to thank all of my lovely duckers. They are so amazing, and we do have some special things to give to my brand new members. So Summer and Avril, welcome on to this chaotic show. And thank you, Neko, for gifting not just these 2 memberships, but many, many others. Like, literally so amazing. Thank you so, so much. Alright, I will see you guys later.